Hello there! Today I'm going to check out why do Americans drive automatic transmission and Europeans don't. And by the way, my car has an automatic transmission and I prefer it like 1,000 times more. I just want to be objective here. Come on. Of course, to get my license here in Italy and I'm guessing everywhere else in Europe, at least in the European Union, you gotta drive the manual, with the manual shift. But the automatic one is so much better. Come on, it's so much better. Come on, let's be honest. Okay, but let's check out the video. Let's check out why there is this difference in different parts of the world.
I learned to drive with my mother's Mini, and when I turned 18 I went to get my driving licence. It was a manual transmission car, like 90% of all cars in Belgium, where I live. When I turned 20, my father said I should drive his car to the restaurant we were heading for my birthday dinner. It was an automatic transmission car. A whole new world opened to me. I don't have to shift gears anymore. My left leg is free. Wow!
Yeah, it's so much better.
Too much, as I thought it was something additional, a luxury on a higher end car to have like the Mercedes that my father had. 6 months later, I found a company for my international internship in the land of opportunity. Okay, sorry about that. A buddy of mine and I rented a car for the first 2 weeks, and the only option available, automatic transmission. Well, okay, no problem. I drove it once, I thought, and we got it. Later on, we bought an old 1991 Toyota Celica GT with automatic transmission. Well, that's odd, we thought. An old car with automatic transmission? In my mind, I'm still associating automatic transition being for luxury cars.
Yeah.
So I couldn't place it well. 1 month later, during my internship, my boss asks to get something and I could use his car. When he hands over the keys, he says, "Can you drive a manual transmission?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course, I've got my license." And then he responded, "But this is the States, man. Not everyone can drive it." It got me thinking, what does he mean? Are Americans bad drivers? When I arrived back in the office, I asked my colleagues what kind of transmission they have in their car, and all of them answered with automatic. I was shocked to hear it. And when I said, in Europe most of us drive manual transmission, one colleague responded, "Why would you? Automatic is easy. Why would anyone take the harder option?"
Yeah, exactly.
I went away and did some research and found out the following information. In Europe, 80% of all new cars are manual transmissions, where in the States it's around 5%. An automatic car is, generally speaking, 1,000 to 2,000 euros more expensive. The taxes on cars are very high, especially in West Europe and Scandinavian countries, where taxes can be up to 150%. So getting an automatic over there is a huge amount of extra money you'd pay. In most European countries, you pay an additional tax on the engine size and horsepower, which pushes the manufacturers into the smaller and lighter cars section, like an Audi A1 3-cylinder 1 litre, where in the US people tend to get 3-litre V6 or V8 engines. Automatic transmission is heavier than manual, making your car weigh more, which causes more fuel consumption, which is a big no-no for Europeans because the gas prices are significantly higher there.
Wow, I didn't know that.
In the US, a litre, where 1 litre is 0.264 gallons of gasoline, is about 0.81.
What? What the fuck? Here in Italy is like 1.81. That is crazy. That is so cheap.
In Belgium,
wow,
it's 1.62. UK, it's 1.64, and Italy, it's 1.84.
Yeah, exactly.
Driving a manual car is harder and you need to regulate the clutch properly or you will consume more fuel.
It's not hard. Once you get used to it, it's okay. But sometimes, like when you're in traffic, that you always need to press with the left leg, you might get some cramps. It happened to me in the past that I got cramps on my calf. So it's not the best, especially if there's traffic and the road is very hilly. So not the best. I prefer the one I have.
Which in proportion gets higher if you drive a V6 or V8 US car instead of a V4 Euro car. The maintenance and repair costs of automatic cars are also higher compared with the manual. Europe has a dynamic topography. The continent is dominated by narrower roads, hilly areas, crowded cities and bumpy terrains. Driving through the roads of Europe thus calls for ultimate driving experience with manual transmissions. Moving the gears up and down is more common when driving through the countryside area, hence manual offers seamless acceleration around the corners. To summarise, the differences are mostly economical and geographical reasons, not really the way how people like to drive. What do you think will happen in the future? Will the trend keep on going, or will we see a change because of electrical vehicles?
Yeah, probably.
Let me know in the comments. And if you liked the video, please...
I think there probably will be a change with, by 2050, there won't be too many regular cars anymore. There will be pretty much only electrical ones. So I'm guessing this difference will be less. There will be still people that prefers to drive automatic, people that will prefer to drive manual. So yeah, let me know, what do you prefer? What do you prefer? Like, even if you have a manual transmission, what would you prefer? Would you prefer to have an automatic one, or you're okay with the one you have? I mean, I guess it depends. Maybe it gives you more the feeling that you are in a Formula 1 race or a rally. I'm guessing, I don't know. I feel so much better since I have the automatic one, but I probably have to change my car. I mean, erase the probably. I have to change my car very soon because it's all broken. It's gonna be difficult to find another automatic one. I only found this one that was automatic because the guy that owned it before, he was handicapped, so he only had one leg, so he had to get the automatic transmission, of course. I mean, it all comes down to what you prefer. I do prefer that. Just let me know your opinion down here. I'm curious to know it. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this video. If you want me to check out more interesting videos like this one, differences between Europe or discovering Europe, differences with America and all that, let me know down in the comments as well. And I'll see you very soon.